a color depositing mask that covers from the lightest blonde to dark brown. Sound good? There's 7 different shades. And you can see from the light blonde to the medium blonde hair, you can use champagne, platinum, rose gold, hibiscus, and aquamarine. And then for the light brown and the dark brown hair, we have Bordeaux and cocoa. How many have tried these already? Anybody? Okay. They just arrived, so don't worry. Okay. You guys are going to get some the paquettes to use and to sample your clients. So the masks actually come in a tube. It's a 200 mil tube. It's $28 retail. Okay. All 7 shades are available in that. And actually, I'm going to pass this around. This is kind of cool. This is a sample of the paquette. So you can see it's got a really cool top that you can take on and off. Isn't that cool? So supposedly it's one use, but I have heard people with shorter hair get more than one use, so they can put the top back on and do it again. So that's kind of cool.
I thought y'all previewing the loyalty salons was fantastic. Yes. I'm very
Yes, absolutely. And I've got a couple of things to talk about that too, because I think maybe some are missing or didn't get their box, so we'll get to that too, but thank you, that's awesome.
I walked into one of my loyalty salons and I saw this girl with blue and pink hair and I went, crap, she's already tried something before I could show them this. We got our stuff. I said, that's my stuff?
Awesome. That's awesome. So just a few insights on why we created the line. First of all, how many of you know that mask, especially in the skincare industry, has gone crazy in terms of growth? You see the mask on the shelf, they're little displays. Well, it's starting to trend in the hair care business as well. So we feel like conditioners and masks are actually going to outpace the average growth in the industry in the next 4 or 5 years. So a really big opportunity for you guys. Also, trendy colors. How many see these fashion shades, the vivid shades, the fun shades, the crazy shades? More and more. We thought it was just a fad, right? But it doesn't seem like it is. But what we did find was people are actually looking for more of a temporary color versus one of those fun, vivid shades that last forever. So that's something we're seeing. So you can see the color category is still growing in the industry at 7%, but the temporary color is growing at plus 25%. So these are really great facts that you guys can use when you talk to salons about why you should actually take this brand on. And then what makes our brand different from other temporary colors? Who can share any experience out there you've had with other or seen salons have with other temporary colors?
It won't come out.
It won't come out? Anybody else?
It dries the hair.
You can't talk. Anybody else? I love her. She came with me, by the way. Sorry.
She's a plant.
Go ahead. She's a plant. It dries the hair. So for me, that was the biggest one I've seen, is that it dries the hair out. People hate it after using it. And what temporary colors do you guys currently sell? Any? Have you tried any before?
One by Orlego, one by Sweet.
Okay, so everybody's got something in that category. But this might be the first or one of the best because we actually combine care with color. So yes, it has great pure dye tones, which are beautiful, awesome shades, and they're going to continue, just believe me, they're going to add more shades. But what Moroccan Oil does, and you guys know the condition of the hair with Moroccan Oil products feels phenomenal. So they really focused in and zeroed in on color and care. They wanted to make sure that one or the other wasn't like ignored. So basically, equal parts of dedication to both, so the hair feels amazing. The hair looks amazing. So let's just take a brief look at the color benefits. So obviously these are pure pigments, direct dyes. You're going to get a no commitment type color that's really risk-free, unless you might use some of the vibrant shades, the 2 vibrant shades, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But the color is just going to fade out gradually after washing. Everybody get that? It's just going to fade out. Does this color lift? No. So it's just going to fade out. So you're going to get these vibrant, intense shades, dimension color that you want. And then as far as the actual care benefits, you're going to see immediate results in the look and the feel of your hair. Your hair is going to be soft, shiny. It's a deep conditioning mask. It's a deep conditioning treatment that Moroccan Oil has. And I will tell you, it's very lightweight. I don't use masks, but I tried it because I try everything I try to sell. Very lightweight. So, of course, I have no.
Hibiscus.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So, I mean, it just feels great, but I don't use masks, but I will tell you, it does feel phenomenal. It's very lightweight. So what will they not do? Who can tell me? Who wants to take a stab? They won't dry out the hair. That's very good. Anybody else? They won't lift. Very good. They won't stain. She's a good reader. No, you just came up with it yourself? All right, look at her. She took stole my thunder. So it won't stain. I will tell you, you may get a little residue of the two bright shades just because the dye load there is a little bit stronger. But we're talking about clients actually at home in the shower. You guys get that part? This is an actual take-home product that they can sell to consumers. You could use it in the salon, but I wouldn't think salons most of the time would probably want to use that as extra service. Does this cover gray? No. Absolutely not. Does anybody know why?
Because it doesn't lift.
It doesn't lift.
Doesn't open the cuticle.
Doesn't open the cuticle. Very good. You guys are very educated.
I think that this could be a salon service because there are a lot of young people that want color and their parents don't want them to have it.
Oh, I love that.
So
That's true.
sometimes you can add that on with a haircut for a young girl. My daughter's
Absolutely.
always begging for these.
Absolutely. So there's just a few of the won'ts, okay? And a couple of key ingredients. We've got the amino acid blend. We got apricot kernel oil, which is great for hydrating the scalp and the hair. And of course our Argan ID, which is famous for argan products for Moroccan oil. And then the target client. So you spoke about it. So the color preserver, somebody who maybe comes in for a haircut, you could do it in the salon and say, hey, my hair is just really starting to get, a little faded. Can I just get a little touch up? I would assume they would charge what they would charge for a toner, somewhere around that price. But there's a lot of people who want to get their color preserved in between the salon visits because there's 6 to 8 weeks between their colors or their cuts. So they could use this product. The color enhancer, somebody wants to add some tones or some definition or dimension in the hair with different tones in the hair. And then last, the color experimenter. Do we know any of these? There's a lot of people out here that are experimenting with different colors and they change their look, especially young kids, change their look every single week. So this is a great opportunity. So these three categories are the target clients that you can present this to your customer base because they're there. These are the people that would need this product. Sound good so far?
Can I ask a question?
Sarah was the first person I met, by the way, the first team member.
And there are two Sarahs, but the other one's not here to see.
Okay, but I met you, so. What was your last name, so I can remember that?
Will Fox. I'm
Will Funk.
Sarah.
Okay, I got you.
Listen,
You notice I kept backing up? No.
I said I know this. Okay, so is this going to be like those things, what's that one called, Gem something? Gem lights. Gem lights or gemstone, is that going to be compared to this? Because I see that in a lot of salons.
I don't know that product at all.
You don't
It's
know
the
it?
square
Yeah.
one with the pump.
Yes, it
Yeah.
would be comparable to
Would
it,
it-
but
Yeah.
they're saying this is going to be way more conditioning and better for the
Yeah.
hair.
Is it a
Another
mask?
one. Okay, that's what I wondered.
Is that one a mask?
It's a color
It's a
conditioner.
shampoo and conditioner.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like ours.
Can I touch on that? for a
Yeah, it
second?
really is, because it's
So
just a
I-
deep conditioning mask.
I'm behind the chair, so I've
Okay.
actually experimented with that
Okay.
particular product, and it is very drying. Like, I experienced it was very drying
You
for
did the
me.
shampoo and the conditioner and you
Yes.
found that?
I didn't, it like made my hair almost feel like it was sticking to itself. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, the color
Are you
wasn't
talking
all.
about the square one with the pump?
No, the gem.
light bottle.
It's like long and skinny with a
Yeah,
black
it's
top.
got a gem on it. It's
Yeah.
actually got a gem
Yeah.
on it.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'll do some research on it too, but
Because I just want to know, because that's going to be a question, because that's what I see, I know in my salons, that's what I've seen. that
I think the key is the conditioning from the color that's actually conditioning and care, which I talked about. It's a mask. I mean, it's unheard of to have that type of conditioning on the hair and to deliver color. So usually when I do these presentations, I'll have more competitive information. I just didn't really, I'm new. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Sorry, we'll give you
But,
passes.
but I will tell you, I do like to do research because you have to know the competition to be able to sell against it.
That's the one I
To hit the key points that they don't have or the things that don't buzz to a stylist, you have to know the competition. So I promise I'll share that more and more as I get in with the brand longer.
That is good to know, because sometimes they tell us no, but they don't tell us why it's a no,
Yeah.
because they will say, I tried that
Yeah.
before, or it didn't.
And I may not tell you when I'm being recorded in front of the group, but I will definitely call you personally and tell you what's going on with each individual competitive brand, because it's different in every market too, right? So there's just a quick look of the different shades, and I'm going to actually turn it over. Do you guys know an educator named Kate? Does anybody know her? So let's give Kate a warm welcome.
Thank again. As he said, my name is Kate. I am the Moroccan oil educator for EISS. I'm based out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Are most of these people from North Carolina?
All over, South End.
Okay, well, if you're in South Carolina, you're probably under Sue's territory. She's the educator down there. I love Sue, she's so great. But I'm basically all of North Carolina, and then we have another educator, Ocean, who is in my region also. So, give me the clicker.
Oh, you're going to click?
I'm gonna click. I think I'm gonna click, guys. So he already went over play, enhance, refresh. This just shows you which shades which target client for which shade. So you obviously aren't gonna put champagne on someone with brown hair. It's not gonna work, right? And that leads me into this. This is our color chart. Does everybody have their color charts?
Yep.
So this chart is designed to create clear expectations for your clients, right? You can't put hibiscus on black hair and expect it to do anything. Hey, you can't expect to put hibiscus or aquamarine on black hair, or any of these shades on black hair and expect it to do anything, right? It's not going to lift the hair. It's not going to do that. So this shows you here, if this is your client's hair, this is what color they're going to be. Not recommended on the darker shade. And then the darker shades on the other side, or the darker, they're not recommended on the lighter shades. It's not the result is it's not going to be consistent. Yes.
So with this, if you have someone that's blonde and they have blonde forest hair and they put that aquamarine,
Ooh.
how long before it washes?
We're going to table that because we have a slide just for you.
Slide just
Just for you. What was your name again?
Bonnie.
Bonnie, just for you. We have a slide just for you.
Oh, it works.
Oh, it did. It's cute.
Okay, so usage, guys, it's super simple. Super simple.
Oh, cool.
The only thing that they recommend that you use this as, like, it's a mask, because it is a mask. The only difference is if the blonde comes up to the roots, you're gonna put it on the roots. And in the shower, when I'm doing a regular, like a weightless hydrating mask or a smoothing mask, I'm mostly gonna focus in on my ends. But if you do that with this, what's gonna happen? If you have blonde at your roots, you're gonna have pink on your ends or blue on your ends, and then blonde at your roots is gonna look crazy. So make sure you're getting it all the way to the root. And when they say towel dried hair, guys, like towel dried hair, like you're about to blow dry the hair. Like I got out of the shower and towel dried my hair before I did this color last night. It's not gonna take, if the hair is saturated with water, it's not gonna take the product. Your hair is gonna feel soft and lovely and beautiful, but the results are not gonna be consistent throughout. Make sense?
So is that the first time you've used it?
No.
So how, like durability, I know the
So I-
porosity of the hair determines the durability of the color.
There's a
but
slide for
What
that,
are we
too.
looking at?
Well, let me go ahead and touch on it. So the first time I used it, my hair is like I would say it's a light blonde, but it's probably not as light as I think it is. It feels light to me, but it's probably not as light as I think it is. I used the silver, is that what it's called? Is that the name of it? The platinum. I used the platinum, and this one piece in front was like white and platinum and beautiful, because it was like very, very light already. And then the rest of my hair was just like what it normally looks like. So I don't know. I have not gotten that far yet. I tried. I was like, I'm gonna do this, and then when I go to this thing, I'm gonna do the pink, and then I'll have like an idea of how quickly it washes out and blah, blah. No, didn't work for me. So, but we'll get there. There's another slide that we're gonna touch on. So section the hair and apply by section. I did this. It does work. You have to do it that way. It's kind of like color, you know? You have to like apply it section by section so that you get even consistent results throughout the hair. Leave on for 5 to 7 minutes. I left this on for 5 and rinsed it out. I rinsed very thoroughly, like very, very thoroughly, because you don't want to leave any of it in there. It's going to potentially weigh your hair down. Strand test. Does everybody know what a strand test is? Yeah? Yeah? So, no. Basically, if your client is worried that it's going to be too pink or too blue or too red or too whatever, do a strand test. This will set their expectations and it'll give you a clear image of what their hair is going to look like at the end of this. Yes, ma'am.
I want to go back to the sectioning,
Okay.
because
Let me see if I can make it through the thing again.
It won't.
It won't do it
that's
again?
probably, and I'm just asking how really important that is, because most consumers are not going to know how to do that at home, or what to do.
So what I did,
Uh-huh.
because if I'm doing it on myself in the shower, I'm obviously a consumer at that point, right?
Right.
I sectioned my hair down the middle
Okay.
and did this side
Okay.
and this side. And then once I had, you know, with Moroccan oil shampoo, the hair is very, very clean. So it's like hard to get through almost because it's like so clean, it's sticking to itself. So I brushed it and then I sectioned side from side, did one side, did the other side, and then came back and sectioned. Then you can grab a section in front of your ear and then really like work it in.
Okay, so
And then-
it's almost like in layers.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to know kind of how.
For your
this works on
clients,
people.
for the clients, obviously, we want to like adjust our wording. They're not gonna, like the 4 sections
Yeah.
they're not gonna do that at home. I wouldn't do that at home, and I'm a stylist. Like I'm not gonna waste my time.
Right.
I'm just gonna slap it on in the shower and
Right.
hope it works,
And
right?
comb it through and hope it gets all over.
So, yeah, just tell them, like, sectioning side from side is probably the best way to go about it, and then go back in.
Okay, all
But
right.
combing it through is key.
Yeah.
Like, definitely comb it through.
Yeah.
And
Thank
they'll,
you.
in the, do you have a thing, like is it on the piece of paper, the comb that they'll get?
They'll see it.
So they'll get a comb with the product, and like each product comes with a free comb, so. All right, strand test, we already did that. Okay, I want you guys to take a guess which color or colors I used in my hair. You don't get to guess.
You want gloves? I'm gonna say hibiscus, I'm gonna say hibiscus and platinum.
I'm gonna say rose gold. Rose gold. Rose gold? Only rose gold? No, rose gold.
Rose gold and hibiscus. Is that like the
Champagne.
champagne? Oh, golly. Crazy last night in the shower. I was just mixing things up. So I used rose gold, a full test tube, one of these, a full one of these, and a half of a hibiscus. The reason I did that was I didn't want my hair to be too light pink. I was worried because I tried the platinum, right, and it didn't work. So I added a little bit of hibiscus in there. I didn't want it to be quite as bright as hibiscus. So I got this. I love it. I think it's great. You can also dilute the colors with the weightless hydrating mask. Everybody know what this product is? Don't mix these color depositing masks with other masks. This is the one that they recommend you use, okay? Because it's the lightest of all of them. So the reason, okay, I'll tell you why.
Somebody's gonna ask me that.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Can I use hydrate?
So think about it, because that's what they said. Okay, think about it. If you use smoothing mask and you're slapping it on at your roots, your hair is gonna lay so flat. Oh my goodness.
Because this already has mask properties to it.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
The weightless is gonna be the lightest one. It's the like smoothest, I wouldn't say smoothest consistency, like thinnest consistency maybe? It's not even really thin. It's just, it doesn't have any protein in it. You know, you don't want to use the repair with this. That's the one that they recommend. It's the lightest one. That's the one that I would go with.
You just can't use conditioner,
No.
hydrating conditioner.
I wouldn't. I would just stick with what they say. I'm sure Moroccan Oil has tried everything. When they test products, guys, I've been there. I've been a part of the product testing. I did the Chromatech product testing. They play no games. I'm sure they tested it. There's a reason they say this is what it is. I think it's probably because it's a mask. So you're already putting a mask on your hair. This is another mask that you can mix with it that has no color in it. And it's light. So, and again, You can mix the colors together too, like on myself. You can do champagne and rose gold, it intensifies golden tones, and cocoa and Bordeaux, dark and red tones.
And y'all remember that comes in the travel piece. That was in the
You talking about that thing? The wait list? Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right.
Oh, so she
That
gives.
was my segment.
Yeah. Let's give her a round of applause. I appreciate her coming in today because it's actually a small world. We both grew up in the same town. Didn't know it, right?
Had no clue.
Wendell. Anybody familiar with Wendell, North Carolina? Yeah, so we both grew up in the same town. But I appreciate her coming in today and sharing her perspective on the product because it is a great product and it's great to hear from a hairdresser. You guys agree? I actually like bringing in stylists from salons to the sales meeting sometimes. So once we get rolling down the road, maybe we can figure out if there's a big launch or something you guys need help on, we can pull some stylists from your territories to come in. So how long will they last? That's very important. You guys agree? Yes. But it's not earth-shattering. The temporary color department is pretty much the same. So who can guess how long you would think it would last?
As long as Kim Kardashian's first.
Okay, that's not very long. Was that 6 days? Okay, hours. So it gradually comes out with each shampoo. So anybody want to give it a shot? 10 shampoos, that's a little on the high end.
3 to 5, yeah.
So I know they're recording me, but they really don't want to put a time frame on it. But I'll be honest with you guys. You're looking at 4 to 6 shampoos, maybe 6 to 8. Some of the stronger colors with the more dye will last probably 10 to 12 shampoos. Yeah, there you go. So,
It really depends the porosity
yeah.
of the hair.
How many have heard of porosity? It's like, it's the evil twin of whatever in the hair industry. That will determine it. So we saw a model in Oklahoma. I was in Oklahoma. I was traumatized because the lady wanted to use aquamarine, right? But she wanted to dilute it. Now I'm new, granted, and I'm not new from the industry. She wanted to dilute it, but she would not listen to our person there that you have to use our, hydrating mask with it, right? She pulled something off on the shelf, and she was expecting a lighter color. Oh my goodness, it was true aquamarine. It was bright. That's not what she wanted. So
She mixed some random.
something in the salon with it to try to dilute it. It didn't work. So yeah. So the big deal was it is important to follow the instructions of the manufacturer, but I'm telling you that probably lasted in her hair, I bet 15 or 20 shampoos because it wasn't coming out. But the porosity is a big deal for that. Again, hibiscus and aquamarine, the ones that are going to last longer because the dilute's a little bit stronger, a little bit different. But it's a beautiful opportunity for people to really enhance their color. You guys agree? Do you guys like what you see so far? Yes. What are the challenges you guys see so far in this? You kind of hit it on the head. Danielle.
I did?
Yep. I'll just give you a segment if you can't. Come on. No? Can't remember? Okay. So the sectioning, when she said something about sectioning, here's the aha moment for me, and this is just being in the industry. Consumers. They're going to go in their shower. Are they going to be in the shower for 7 minutes with a mask? No. That's a problem.
Unless you're a mom.
Unless you're a mom.
Well, they're not going to tell her hair in the shower.
You're not going to
The biggest challenge we have is communicating to our hairdressers to make sure they communicate to the client. You've got to have that towel dried hair. I can't tell you how important that is. Because if you don't towel dry that hair and all that water's on the hair, it's not really gonna give you much vibrancy. And you're gonna have to continue to use more and more to get that vibrancy. So really key point, towel dry hair. The other is the 5 to 7 minutes. You have to let it stay on that long. You may have to do multiple applications to get the vibrancy you're looking for. I'm just being honest. One other challenge that we have found, that this is actually our issue, not your issue, is that some of the consistency of the product is a little different in the batches, just so you know. But that's not to worry. It still performs exactly like it should be, but it might be a little runnier in one versus the other. Just wanted to make you guys aware, so don't get uptight about it. It's fine.
So the girl who used the packet, she was actually blue and pink, and she was disappointed in the color result, but it's because she said there just wasn't enough in the packet. So I think
Yeah.
you really have to shoot home, and they put it all in here, but it really generously means a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
A lot.
Yep.
More than you think for a mask.
But keep in mind, this is what kind of color? Temporary. If we stay with that, we're fine, right, Carl? I mean, it's temporary. And that you can't expect it. There are color systems out there, because I was a part of one, that you can put the vibrant shades on there and it'll last just like permanent color. So we don't want that. People want this temporary color. They want to try stuff. They want to get something that's risk-free. What a great opportunity here. But I couldn't stop and not tell you guys the obstacles. One is the towel dried hair. That's a big obstacle. 5 to 7 minutes in the shower with a mask. It's just going to be the sectioning might even be, the spreadability of the comb is great because they could actually use that comb to spread the color. But again, that's a tough thing when you're not a stylist, right? So I just want to give you guys some of the things that you can revisit when they come back and go, oh, the color didn't turn out good. Well, did they shower? Did they towel dry? You can go through the things, right? Okay. So before we get into promos and the packaging and how much and this and that and the other, I'd like for you guys to pick a partner. Go ahead and pick one partner beside. You got a partner? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take 2 minutes. How many minutes? 2 minutes. You have to come up with a dynamic conversation starter about these masks, these color depositing masks. So what is the objective? Is how do you start the conversation with a stylist about these masks? Because so 2 minutes, you ready? Meet with your partner, go. 2 minutes, you got 2 minutes.
And go.
She's got a timer. This is a fun thing for me. I love doing this because they come up with some crazy stuff. 2 minutes. I usually give them a minute, but since they're new, I gave them 2 minutes until they get out of hand. Yeah, like they're talking across the table. You got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. That's just to get them focused again. See? Good trick. Give them more than 30 seconds. Yeah. So how they got back together? They were like, they're about ready? All right. We'll give them a couple more seconds. It was a long 30 seconds. Is everybody ready? Need some more time? Is everybody ready? 5 more seconds?
We're done.
Okay, time. Who would like to share how you would start that conversation when you walk out this door this week? Today is Monday, right? Okay. Who would like to share?
Do you have a temporary take-home color line for your customers to play with?
I like that. Say that again.
Do you have a temporary take-home color line that your customers can play with?
Very good. Let's give them a little golf clap. We do golf claps. Okay, who else wants to share? That's very good. Come on. This is your job. This is what you do every day, guys. I want you to leave this meeting feeling comfortable, that you can just start that conversation and let it go where it goes. You want to go?
That's what I want to do. I'm going to walk in and go, oh my God, y'all about to see it.
I like that. Hey, there's a lot to that, actually.
And
Yeah.
they're like, what? I'm like,
Yeah.
you going to see it.
Okay. So, oh my God, is that you? Really? All right, golf clap for her. There we go. She's really going to do that, huh? I love it. That's good.
I really want to.
Anybody else? Come on.
Yeah, because she does. She said,
Well, if
Let's
you
do
wear
it.
days of the week underwear, y'all can have color of the week hair.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And that's what they expect from me, y'all.
I love it. That's great. And you're in South Carolina? Okay. Only in. All right. Anybody else? Nobody else? Okay. It makes it easy if you guys share ideas about that, because really that's the whole key to anything you do, is getting that conversation started and letting it go down the road it goes. I mean, the big thing is really, people are wanting to try risk-free color. What a great opportunity to get not only a risk-free color, but great conditioning in the hair. So super opportunity for them to make more money, right? Without really hurting their retail business, because this just adds to it.
well,
So,
One other thing is I get asked constantly, when is Moroccan Wool coming out with a color line? So I can walk in and go,
So.
we are so close.
Yep.
And it's a little bit.
Yeah. Well, if they've touched in this category, I have a great feeling that down the road, hopefully they'll go into that category. I was really excited to have them use this.
I want
and
to touch on that.
Don't do it.
I'm going to.
Don't tell them.
Why?
No. I gotta keep her calm. Yeah. So,
Recorded.
yeah, I'm being recorded, so stop. You're from my hometown. All right. So let's go through the intro packages, okay? So really simple packaging. You get 4 of each of the shades and 28 of the comb. So there's 28 products. Comb goes with every product, so it's a gift for purchase. Isn't that nice? You also in this pre-pack get,
Is it the pretty brown one, or is it one specific?
I've got a picture on the next one.
You guys look in your book, it's a picture right there.
Look at him, he's smart. What's your name?
I
What's your name? Hey Josh, how are you, man? Nice to meet you. I like that.
I expected to know
You
everything.
guys just.
I'm just,
so you don't look at the book.
Great.
and y'all still want,
So,
you haven't even looked at it, you still want more.
so does everybody see the comb? So there's the comb, which is great. I will tell you that once these pre-packs are done, that I don't know if the combs are going to be continued as an open stock item. They're still debating. Does that make sense? Does everybody hear that?
Yes.
So once these pre-packs are gone, I don't know if they're going to continue to do the comb, but it's a great opportunity for the intro. There's also a swatch book. All of you will get that swatch book. I think some of the stuff was just getting in the warehouse this weekend or Monday. I know the storm and the holiday kind of messed everything up. You're also going to get a few of these packets to share, okay? And there's actually a acrylic display for these. So it's a really nice display. I think it's a one-hit wonder. So they get that in the intro too. But I think this is ingenious. Don't you guys love this? Yeah. It's beautiful. And plus you can, if you don't use it all, you can put the top back on and use it again.
How much do they sell for?
28.
These are $7. Yep. Yep. Retail 7. Yep. So you can see here the intro for the actual acrylic display by itself is $122.50. So if they don't want to invest in the full-blown intro, they can get just this intro with the little mass paquettes. Isn't that cool? I really like
They
that.
buy the big intro, they get that.
They get that in, yeah, it comes in the big intro, but if,
With the products in the display.
yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, y'all, what if y'all did a deal, like if you, for $15, they could pick a color and I'll put it on you on your service?
That's a great.
Because then it can be instant gratification because we know Americans like that.
Instant. Did everybody hear that?
So $15, go pick your color and I'll put it on with your haircut or whatever.
Boom. Nice add-on service.
She's our marketing department.
Because a lot of moms, they're like, I'm not feeling confident about that, but you know, their kids are going to
Right.
pay for that, especially if they see
Absolutely.
it on display.
Get a haircut, add this to the service. Great. Yes?
Recommend $25.
What's your name? I'm trying to remember names, sorry. Debbie, okay. I'll get it eventually.
Does the large intro come with the display? For
It does, yep. So the large intro comes with this display. And again, this is acrylic, so it's a beautiful display. I mean, it is real nice. And I don't know if they're going to continue to make batches of them, but this is going to do wonders at the checkout counter. If they've got that display, think about that. One of the best opportunities is the mix and match, buy 2 products, because what are people going to want to do? They're going to want to try a few shades, right? They want to take it home. They want to send it to home with a client. So this is a great opportunity for you guys. I think this is also available in the store. And then for you guys, again, you're going to get the swatch book, the stylist guidebook, and the consumer guide. I gave you guys some of that literature here. Is that cool? I brought it. I don't know if I have to do that every single time, but I'll try to get more sent to the warehouse if you guys need it. Just let me know or shoot me an email because I don't know anybody's emails really, but yeah, because they were like, you need to send them. I'm like, I don't even have their email address. So, okay, yeah, I have a new cell phone number too. And then digital assets. If you guys send me an email, I'll send you the link to all those because I think I wanted to send it, but I didn't really have an email.
Is that on the loyalty portal now?
That should be on the portal, yeah.
So we can
Yep, should be able to find it. Yep. And then I don't know if EISS is actually contributing to this or not, so I just put it on here as the stickers. So I don't know if they're putting these on boxes just to kind of bring attention to the salons, but the first 1,000 packages out the door, it doesn't matter if they have Moroccan oil, there's supposed to be a sticker. And then store support. Who's working out of the stores? Anybody? Hey, how are you? So for stores, you have a swatch book. The promo is the buy two. And then, of course, you have pins, which is actually going to ask people to really kind of get engaged with you in the stores. Yep.
Can we get a pin?
I'd love a pin, too. I asked for one. I haven't gotten one yet either. So I'll work on it. I'll work on it. There you go. She's good. She's smart.
Hey, Sam, with everybody, like if you buy this 2 full-size masks, do you get 2 combs with that too?
No, the only way you get the combs is if you buy the actual intro.
Okay,
Okay.
that's it. So
Yeah.
moving forward, open stock will not have combs.
They're talking about it. They're dealing with a vendor. So when you deal with a vendor, sometimes you get the things you want at the price you want, sometimes you don't. So I think they're still in negotiation, so it could happen. It could be a different comb down the road.
Okay,
So,
okay,
but the initial pre-pack one is what we got.
okay.
And then, of course, how many of you guys had salons receive the box? This beautiful box here.
We have some that didn't receive it also, loyalty.
Okay. So what was your first impression when you walked in? Did you know this was coming? No. Okay. You had a hurricane, okay. Hey, it came right through my house too. I'm in North Carolina, so. But this is something that hopefully I'll be out in front of in the future when you guys have these, is that we can really, really attack salons when they get these things. And what I mean by that is more pre-selling maybe, or getting the commitment earlier when they get these things. I think these shipped a little late as well to the salons because because it was supposed to go out in August, but it didn't. So this is a great tool. I think Moroccan Oil got that right, how they address the loyalty accounts and sending them samples. It just it's like a green door, isn't it? You just walk in, you know it's going to be good, and it's just an easy visit. You just show them the opportunities and bam, you close the sale. So keep doing that, right? Tell them to keep doing this because I think this has been a big hit. So really good. We did send out 3,000 of these. So if one of your loyalty accounts did not get it, if you guys will just shoot me an email, I'll double check with the master list at corporate office, and then they can tell me if that salon got it, or if it's in transit, or if it just got missed, or
Their bronze accounts?
no bronze. Yeah, yeah, it's just gold, silver, VIP. You know, it might be some bronze. If you want to send me that list, if they have any left over, maybe I can get something sent out. I don't know.
I have a bronze account, I got one.
You did?
I was gonna say.
Okay.
But I don't know if I got one because I'm an educator.
You got one because you're an educator, yeah. So, but if you have an account, you just send me an email. How about that? Is that cool? So, any questions on the mask? Anything for Kate or myself? How many of you guys feel comfortable? Raise your hand if you feel comfortable selling them right now. I mean, it's pretty easy, right? What's the biggest challenge? Is the porosity or knowing how long it's going to last? Stick to the temporary words, right? It's temporary. So the expectations go down. Anything else? What other challenges do you guys see that we can overcome?
That they've had experience with other brands and didn't.
Exactly.
So that's why I think the paquettes are valuable.
Yep.
Because you can say this is different.
Yep. And I think the key with that is what? It's not going to dry the hair out. It's the conditioning mask, which is going to give you great conditioning, but also you get great colors that look very vibrant and beautiful. So I think you've got the tools to overcome that challenge. Anything else? Anything else you guys need? Yes.
I was going to ask, does it have the Moroccan oil scent to it instead of, it does, as our signature?
But it's not like overwhelming like the shampoos and stuff, so you won't be able to smell it that much. Anything else? So before we get into this, and I don't know what time it is, let me look. Oh, sorry.
Somebody with fine hair.
4 minutes.
Will it weigh their hair down?
Say that again?
What about somebody with fine hair? Because it's a mask, will it weigh their hair?
Right. I know they tested on fine hair, and I know Kate's used it.
My hair is really fine.
It's
not
so
weighing me
lightweight.
down at all.
It's super lightweight mask. My daughter tried it, and she was like, wow, Dad, this is really lightweight, because she has really fine hair. So I feel comfortable that they made it for all types, so it's really, really lightweight. Okay? So we only have a few minutes. I'm not sure we're going to get through everything, but I did want to ask you guys, shoot me an email if you guys have, it's samd@moroccanoil.com.
And your phone number?
You would ask. You would ask. Hold on, let me get the right phone.
The 405-2200, is that number still correct?
That could be.
I think Aubrey gave us
She
that.
did, she gave us something.
Let me find it. So what I want you guys to do is shoot me an email on things that you need from me to help you grow your business. Because I got to be honest, that's all I want to do is help you guys grow, help Moroccan Oil grow, help salons grow. Salons are in need more than anything. Okay, 347 405 2200. 347 405 2200. And all negative complaints go to 91. No, I'm just kidding.
So my question is, from this point on, because I know that I have been very dependent on shooting all my stuff to Auburn because I
Yeah.
haven't. So
We're family, so if you feel like you need to talk to her, it's fine with me. We've already talked because until I feel like I've got a good handle on things, but there may be, I'm still trying to, being honest. I know I'm being, can I stop being taped or am I still being taped?